Good morning, everybody on YouTube. This is Rick Thomas from Obsolete Video Services. Hey, guys. As you know, I've been doing some repairs. I do have parts on order for the IVC machines, which is a bunch of capacitors. You know, it's a common problem with these decks that's been sitting for several decades. But that brings to a repair and point that I'm going to be working on soon. This is the M2. It's by Panasonic. It's an M2 deck. Now, I'm glad I just got a test tape today. M2 was a very offshoot type of format. It was used in several television stations and networks use these. This is a very robust machine with cards and everything else. Just needs a complete overhaul on the mechanism, which has a very big issue. But M2 was like I said, these are not easy machines to actually find. You have to really look around to find these. It wasn't a real popular format. It's a Betacam SP saturated the market and pretty much squashed this format pretty much. But this format was out there. It was kind of prevalent at the time. But like I said, finding one of these machines, you don't find too many of them around. But this is an M2, and I just want to go over with this. A lot of people might not understand what M2 is. M2 is a very funky machine. Okay, now here is the cassette. This is an M2 sample tape I just got today. It's a cross between a VHS, as you can see with the spools. It's a cross between VHS and Betamax, actually, the way the cassette is designed. It's got the robust shape of a Betamax with the heavy-duty door, but it's got the VHS spools on the bottom like VHS. Kind of a bizarre tape with a large on and off hub for recording. But this is an M2. It's a test tape. A lot of people may not have seen one of these before. I have years ago, but this format don't come across my desk very often. But it's a cross from VHS and Betamax as far as the shell design. Very heavy-duty door, very heavy-duty shell with an on and off record. But then you look at the very bottom, they use the VHS type of loading spools, which is kind of interesting. So this is M2. Quality-wise, it's a lot higher quality. It's a broadcast type of format. It's not VHS for sure, and much higher quality than Betamax. But it's a cross between Betacam SP quality and this particular format. So it's very similar to the Betacam SP format that came out in the 90s or early 90s, whatever. And this is a very, very good broadcast format, very similar to Betacam SP. But this is an M2 format. And like I said, it's a very bizarre format. There's not many of these machines around. They're not that easy to come about buying if you're looking for one. I was going to get one off eBay, and you can not really find one of these that often. Plus, they take a lot of parts. This is a very complicated machine. When stuff breaks on them, you got a lot of stuff you have to change out on them. But this is an M2. It's very high-quality broadcast. This is a broadcast format, very similar to Betacam SP. And then, of course, Betacam SP and digital Betacam SP and all the other ones pretty much just blew this machine out of the water as far as tape capability and quality. So everybody went with Betacam SP. But the M2 format was used like by NBC networks. A lot of them did do, like the Olympics and various things. There was various different TV channels that did use this format for various different types of things. But M2... it was popular, but Betacam SP really kind of blew it out of the water when Betacam SP came into the market. So, but anyways, we're going to be repairing this M2 deck for a customer. I want to thank him very much for the test tape because I didn't have one. Without test tape, you can't really load this sucker. And but this is a very bizarre format, and we're going to be doing the repair on this. As soon as I get a moment and get it on the table, we get to start digging into this machine, but it definitely needs a complete mechanism overhaul. Doesn't look like the machine is in real bad shape. It just looks like it's been sitting for a very, very long time. So anyways, M2 repair. Hope you guys enjoyed this video.